Well, a lot of you can relate to my problem right now. Um, I was trying to fix a cell phone which had um, a bloated battery, um, or phone worked fine. The battery was holding charge. It was gassing up. So the pouch, uh, the lithium ion cell inside the phone was expanding, so was pushing the phone to open up. And I knew the battery is going out. I needed to replace it. So I took the phone apart, but the battery was glued to the phone too strongly, so I couldn't pry it out. So I shouldn't have used it, but I used a metal screwdriver and I punctured the battery. So it literally caught fire. And it was red hot. So I literally tossed it out, the phone, because the battery was still on the phone, and it fell on the carpet. So it burned the piece of the carpet that I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, so I put a mat on it so you don't see it. Before, what I'm going to do right now, I have attempted to use wire brush, because it was pretty significant. So I did use wire brush. You can see it somewhere right here. The Yeah, I had to, because the phone was, we were moving around the phone. So till we can find something metal to put it in there, because it was very hot, and it literally burned the carpet here. But that's not bad. The main part is underneath the rug. So here's the main thing. So it doesn't look really bad right now, but it was black. I went with the wire brush. I did shampoo. Nothing really made it any better than that. And as you can see, the sections right here are literally gone. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece out and replace it with the identical, or somewhat identical, piece that I found. Then I'll shampoo it to match it, because it's not, but it's the same carpet. So this was from my stairs that I replaced that piece out there. So luckily I kept it so I can patch it. Otherwise I would have to change the whole carpet, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna cut a square piece out of it, and then make sure the one that I'm replacing is identical, and then I'm gonna use a double side regular tape underneath, and it's gonna stick to it, and you probably won't even notice it. But it's a lot better than putting a mat on it. I don't like the mat on it because it doesn't look very cool. All right. Yeah, in order to do this, this thing, um, carpet cutting, I need some good blades. So I believe this yellow one is for the carpet. I think I used this when I was doing the stairs carpet. The other one is a regular box cutter, but I got both of them out, and I believe I made sure the blades are like new, so that's good. So I'm gonna cut it out, and then show you. So I cut the piece out. Now I can remove this piece. Still have to use the blade a little bit. Yeah, this. Yep. Not the best job. It's my first time using this type of technique. All right, so see this right here. This is what you call it, extra padding underneath the carpet to make it more comfortable. This carpet is pretty nice. When I was looking for a replacement, I couldn't find it. So I know it's a very nice carpet, or it used to be. This is I've been here 21 years. This is more than 21 years old. And what else? Yeah, I mean, this thing is old, but I normally maintain my carpet very well, except for what happened now. But I think I will fix it. So now I need to use that as a template to cut a piece out of that other carpet. Okay. So now you see this is the piece I picked up, and now I'm using it as a template I'm gonna cut right here. Probably cut this uh, area off because I wasn't using a ruler or anything like that, so my lines are not very even. But I will cut this piece out and then probably not cut that because it's straight, and I'll cut the remainder out of the carpet, whichever is easier, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so it's not done yet, but I did cut it, fit it in the square that I did. Now I still have to tape it and vacuum and all this stuff. Let's see how well it looks afterwards. Okay, so I was feeling more confident, so I cut another piece out. This is not as bad as the other one, but because I use wire brush, the carpet is bad. It just doesn't look that way, but if you notice close enough, yeah, the fiber on the top is gone. So the wire brush did clean the burned fiber, but it just ruined the carpet. So I need to put on the piece right there. So notice this edge on this replacement is a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna cut that maybe an inch or 2 inch off of this edge right here. So put patch one here, not taped anything. I just still have to maybe fine cut it if it doesn't fit properly. But this one is patch 2. What it used to be, those two are the old pieces. So I think it will look really good once done. Not as good as new, but it's still way better than putting this mat on. We'll see. Alright, so this is after hand picking the loose fiber and the pieces I cut out. So yeah, I still have to tape it so you can see the lines. You shouldn't be able to see the lines once I'm done, especially after shampoo. Yeah. Alright, so I don't have a carpet seam sealing tape. I've seen people do that when they're laying carpet, when you cannot have one continuous piece, so they have to connect like the one from lobby to the bedroom. They use seam sealer tape, and they use like it's, I believe, heat activated, so they use a iron, carpeting iron, to heat up the carpet to glue it, and it's pretty much permanent bond. But I don't have that, so I'm gonna use some Gorilla Tape. Something I had laying around. Seems to work good on fiber. Might be not as good as the one that carpet guys use, but this is pretty strong stuff, very adhesive. Don't need heat because I don't have iron either. So I mean, I have clothing iron, but I don't have the carpeting iron. I don't know if I want to use my regular clothing iron on the carpet, but we'll try this. If it doesn't work, then we can go back to the correct stuff. But all I want to do is that piece to just not move around, so I'm gonna have to lay it pretty much a square and then put it on there. So see how it works. So I'm gonna cut two pieces like this, from here to there, and then this will go underneath the carpet, not on top like right now, but I will measure it enough, leave enough slack so it has something to bond to the original carpet, and then the patch will sit on top and will not come out. So I'm gonna get the loose edges out like that, make sure it's like pretty even, so make sure nothing is protruding, so it will give enough proper bond. Well, I don't know. Of course, I need to shampoo it, but I still think that I didn't do a very good job of cutting patches out. Looks better than before, but I don't know. I mean, from distance, you barely notice. I mean, you notice it, but it looks more like a carpet over carpet. It's not leveled. I mean, the tape, Gorilla Tape, was very hard to work with. It was sticking all over the place. I ruined quite a bit of it. But yeah, that makes sense, because first you need to make sure the patch is exactly the same size as the piece you cut off. I mean, this looks a lot better, but still, This one, no. Especially since this area is dirty. Shampooing it, maybe make it better and more even. But I'll have to see. We'll see. I mean, yeah. Otherwise, what you have to do is change the carpet. That's it. I mean, it's not that expensive. Just want to see if you can actually do it. Maybe still there's some hope. Maybe I can blend it better after I shampoo it. But we will see. A lot of people wouldn't even attempt to do something like this, but I do. Yeah, it's a learning experience. I'm not an expert, but I know that if I cut the patch better, I could have put it in there, because I know the door seal, yeah, it doesn't show up. So it's old carpet. It needs to be changed anyway. It just this is a temporary solution. I really need to move the furniture and change the carpet. Was the whole reason to do this for time being. Well, I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe my video, and I'll post more videos like this for you. Bye. Well, just washed it, the carpet, with the lights turned low or off, and it doesn't look that bad. But of course, you can see the patchwork is not that good, but it's not as noticeable. Check it out. Of course, the camera is compensating for the light, so basically I have to make it darker. But yeah, not bad. It's gonna get more flushed, but the shampoo is definitely a must right now. So I have to shampoo this area, especially around the edges, and see if I can blend in the patch.